I want you to think about what you will have wished you had done during this time. And I asked you that almost every single day, especially when I was going live every single day during the pandemic, that it would be critical for you to come out the other side of this knowing you had done everything you could do to make it as successful for you as possible, whatever that looked like for you. This is real. And you can make a dang good living if and when you lead with service. And what's step number 2? I hope to God you guys know this after all these episodes. Self-trust. Lead the way in service. When you're not sure who's going to show up, but that's not the point, and you do it anyway. Okay, and I'm just going to share one little story about that. This came up recently with a one-on-one client I'm working with, where she had produced something wonderful and she was really upset. Like, so many people had signed up and just a few people showed up, right? Like, we've all had that experience, right? You're like, really? 2 people and a dog? Are you kidding me? This was one of my mentors, actually, who right after 9/11 here in New York City, she wanted to host trauma support, like how to heal from trauma and how to really deal with post-traumatic stress and those sorts of things, specifically for all the first responders who had lost someone they loved or who were still injured and still dealing with the overall shock and trauma that we were all feeling at that time. And she rented out an entire church in Manhattan. She was so excited. She put this together to be of service. It was completely free. 2 people showed up inside the whole church. 1, 2. Now, in that moment, she had a choice, right? She could have quit and just said, forget it. We're not doing it tonight. There's punch and cookies in the back or whatever. She could have felt sorry for herself and been really upset. And instead, she said, there are 2 human beings there are 2 human beings in front of me who need what I have. And they showed up and they deserve to get what I have. And she delivered the entire workshop to 2 people inside of a big, huge, empty church. And at the end of the workshop, these 2 human beings who had needed what she said so desperately said to her, please do this again. There are so many people that we know that need to hear this. Please do this again. And they did it again 2 weeks later, and 2,000 people showed up. And she was able to deliver and support and help to that many people who then went out to share what she had taught them, right? And you can imagine the ripple effect. And of course, her practice was absolutely full after that. Again, not why you do it. So I want to challenge you guys. After listening to that story, it's very similar to the starfish story. I know, I made a difference with that one. I made a difference with that one, which some people feel is overtold in my industry. I completely disagree. I don't think we can hear enough that every freaking person you help, every single one, matters. And if you live your life that way and you work in your business that way, and you show up for who shows up for you, it will change your life and it will change your bank account. But you've got to show up. 100%. Whether it's 2 people, 2,000 people, 200,000 people, or 2 million people, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you listen to what you say. You listen to who you're advocating for. You believe in what you do, and you are using your talents to the fullest, and you are challenging yourself to step outside your comfort zone and show up. And that is my challenge for you. This is real. And you can make a dang good living if and when you lead with service. And what's step number 2? I hope to God you guys know this after all these episodes. Self-trust. You're going to have to start showing up for you. This is about your one and only shot at this life. You only get one. What the hell are you doing? And this BS idea that's been implanted in women's heads that it's a hobby or it's cute or you can do it because your husband makes the real money. All that crap that's going on out there, it's time to knock it the F down. That's what I want to see out of you guys in the coming months. I mean it. If you need to get an accountability, come join our sprints and get an accountability and get this sucker done. Or create your own. Go be with a friend. Call them every Monday, be like, what am I doing? Check in with people, get this done, and stop hiding. And stop letting the patriarchy tell you that your business is cute. There's nothing out here that you can't learn how to do if you trust yourself to apply what you learn. Because what all of these patriarchal systems have done, and the reason I keep going back to this is you guys, business was designed the way that we've bought into it. Let me say it that way. That system was designed by white men. right? That's how this system was designed, and we're still acting like that's how it's supposed to go. I almost said it. Bullpucky, okay? That's not true at all. And it's time for us to own our space in here and to not be afraid of it and to not pretend we're not good at it and like hide from money and pretend we can't be the CEOs of our business and like we can't push our quarterly numbers out to our spouses because, oh my God, stop it. This is our space. We own this space and we can run this space really well. All comes down to self-trust. Even though we're going into summer, right? And for those of you that need support, like I said, we do have another cohort of the sprints that runs per quarter. So July, August, and September to set you up for the holidays. If you want to join us, just DM me and let me know. I am here to serve you guys and help you catapult yourselves to the next level. Don't be afraid of that. All right, you guys, make this an amazing summer. Don't be afraid. And if you need us, we'll be here.